Hi everyone, welcome to my channel License to Roam, where I'll be providing content on football tactics and analysis on European football and the beautiful game from across the globe. You can follow me on Twitter/X at Edward Stratman. And if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like, subscribe, and any comments as I get started and hope to grow the channel. All right, for this analysis, I'll be focusing on AS Monaco and Japan star Takumi Minamino, who's enjoying a quality season for Le Monégasque and has had a great start to the Asian Cup with his country. Obviously, having endured a challenging first year at Monaco last term under Philippe Clement, where he never truly found his groove and was largely a peripheral figure, it's been brilliant to see him start the season so positively. Having a nice term with Monaco by bagging 9 goal contributions in the form of 5 goals and 4 assists so far this season in Ligue. It's been great to see him thriving under manager Adi Hutter, a coach he's familiar with due to him working with him previously at Red Bull Salzburg. Clearly more settled, determined, and cutting a more content and confident figure. All the sides have been extremely encouraging so far, as he's easily bettered his output from last term already. Operating largely in his preferred role as one of Monaco's dual number 10s alongside Golovin, and just behind a striker in the form of Balogun or Wissam Ben Yedder, the Japanese international, who's just turned 29, has been a constant thorn in the side of defences. When he was asked on the number 10 position, he said, "Honestly, it's the position in which I prefer to evolve, just behind the centre forward. It's really a position in which I thrive and where I feel good, that's for sure," said the versatile attacker who can basically play anywhere across the front line. Proving an extremely tough man to keep tabs on due to his intelligent movement, Minamino's been a master at identifying and exploiting gaps both in front of and in behind backlines, especially damaging between the lines and in the half spaces, where he is so crucial in terms of connecting the play and evading markers. This has been a key aspect of his success, knowing when to drop when a passing lane is open and if an overload could be generated. This, in alliance with how swiftly he spots if one of the forwards was pinning a defender or a midfielder was occupying their markers, he's taken full advantage of such situations to receive freely to wreak havoc. Reading the play so expertly and so effective at scanning his surroundings so he knows where markers and colleagues are. Plus, if he can turn or needs to protect the ball, it's been a joy to watch his spatial awareness, constantly varying the areas he occupies. It's notable how well he dovetails with Vanderson when he's fit, especially in terms of his combination play and through how they create space for one another with little opposite movements and rotations as well, just to keep their markers guessing. Obviously, the former Liverpool Flyers' shrewd and speedy runs in behind and into the box elevate his threat, with his instincts of when to get on his bike and angle his runs, ensuring he gains separation from trackers. Even though his runs aren't always obliged, this compartment of his game will certainly be worth keeping an eye on moving into the second half of the season as Monaco hope to secure Champions League qualification. The technically gifted playmaker's work with the ball at his feet has been at a high level too, while the nimble, elusive Minamino puts his dribbling to great use to weave out of trouble, draw opponents, and gain room for himself to execute his actions. Blessed with incredible close control, rapid acceleration, brilliant balance, and able to turn on a dime, he's so difficult to dispossess. The fact he has a low centre of gravity, underrated strength when carrying the ball, and is great at adjusting his receiving posture compounds issues for his foes. Obviously, there's been many glimpses of his crafty passing as he struck some pinpoint through balls in behind, engaged in some crisp combination play in close, and hit some incisive passes into the feet of his fellow attackers. Further upside can be extracted from his pressing and counter-pressing, as the man who's well-versed in these arts from his time at Salzburg and Liverpool particularly showed why he's such a fine fit for Hutter's side in this regard. Obviously, by the numbers, looking at this excellent radar from FBref, and this illustrates his strong output in and out of possession in a host of metrics, with him stacking up nicely when compared to other players in his position across Europe's top 5 leagues. Carrying his solid form from pre-season into the Ligue 1 season, Minamino will be hoping he continued building on his confidence-boosting first 16 league matches to truly stamp his mark with Monaco under a coach he knows so well and can get the best out of him. Obviously, possessing all the required attributes to be a success within Hutter's philosophy, he's primed to keep being an integral component in the new manager's plans. While there's plenty of competition for places in his area of the pitch, if he can keep producing the goods like he's done for the majority of this season, there's every reason to suggest he'll just keep going from strength to strength. After a campaign littered with disappointment last time around, the time appears now for Minamino to truly shine on the French Riviera, which he can do after he returns from the Asian Cup with Japan, where he'll be eager for success there too. All right, that's the end of the analysis. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Would really appreciate that. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video and have a great day. Stay tuned for the next analysis.